Yeah, good morning from Tübingen, Germany. I make videos from all over the world, and I hardly ever show people where I live. This is from the Middle Ages. You see it way up there? There's a clock tower. I think it's from the 16th century. But basically, this is what a town looks like. It's from the Middle Ages. This was like in the 15th century, 14th century. And this is very typical of everywhere in Europe is the market. And this is Friday market. They have one three times a week, Tuesdays, Fridays and Saturday. Today is Friday. You can compare prices for yourself. That's a bundle for €2. That's about $2.30. Eggplants are $6.50 a kilo, so that's like 2.2 pounds for $7.50. Cucumbers are under $2. Tomatoes, interestingly enough, isn't this beautiful? Like I said, all from the 15th, 16th century. This is all market stuff. It's like really local stuff. It's let me just show you what would be typical. There's a whole bunch of cheese stores. See, there's a cheese place here. Let's show that one actually. There's another one there. But these are local farmers, And you can see all types. You don't see that many types of cheeses in America, never. And then here she has cold cuts. And then there's another one there. All he does is have cheeses. By the way, that there, you see it on top of the clock, way up there. That has a complete moon cycle, and when it's full moon, quarter moon, and it's there since the 16th century. That was our main thing. But this is like interesting, so you just so you can see how fresh they eat. And like this guy just has mushrooms. There's another guy up on top, and he has look at this. These are called cloud mushrooms, just regular champignon, portobello, oyster. And look at this. Like I said, the Europeans just pay a lot more money, or they place a lot of value on fresh stuff. And of course, you can try everything. And look here, he's got stuff, olive oil, and all types of curries and creams. You can see, he's probably... Das machen Sie selbst, oder?
Nee, zukaufen.
Zukaufen, okay. He doesn't make it himself, but he gets it from somebody. And yeah, you can see, isn't this beautiful? Now you see what is like in a European town. But let me just show you, as you go along, I'll go to it's like many squares, so I go from one square, and you notice, please, everybody's outside. This is, there's no malls, people come and socialize. Look, just for an example, that's been a pharmacy since 1569. I think European history, and for Greece, this is modern history. So that doesn't really count. And here, there's just, more local people. You have to have a license, obviously. Here, grapes, apples from the farmer. And this is the main street for the old town, or one of the main streets. And everybody can see. Here's something interesting you might notice. You notice as they go up, the buildings actually tilt out. Can you see that? They go up because you win. Look at that one there. That's like literally tilting over. Here, same thing here. They just keep going up, and it keeps getting wider. And if you know what to look for, because this is Middle Ages, you see that support beam there. That guy supporting that beam. For example, those things up there were toilets, people. And it would be a running sewer coming all the way down there. And you see, they still keep the old signs because most people were illiterate. So on top of that, you could see what that was. You can see here's a dentist for all my dental friends. See the tooth? And yes, there's a dentist there. And you see, it's just full of stores. Like I said, you don't go to malls. There are not many malls here, hardly any. They're actually tough to get licenses for malls because it kills the old town, basically. And this is like a second market. See, there's the church. You see people again just sitting out. Cafe, another cafe there. And people shopping. And you can see there's more down there. That guy's selling stuff. Right there. Yeah, and they go shopping, I don't know, 2, 3 times a week, 4 times a week. They have very small refrigerators here. But like I said, they place a lot of value. Maybe people in the U.S. can compare prices. This is 250 grams, so that would be got about less than half a pound for $4.60, and then you have the same price. These are a little bit more expensive. And what are the prices like in America? Here are green beans, 500 grams for €4. So 1 point something pounds for $5. And this is all biological, organic, onions. And there's another guy there. Yeah, you saw maybe 5% of the old town, but that's the main street. And there's another market down there. All right, everybody. Now you've seen Tübingen, Germany as well.